All right, so here we are with Andrew. Andrew, glad you could be here. Why don't you introduce yourself and tell us where you're graduating from?
All right. I'm Andrew Garcia. I'm graduating from Buchanan High School. I'm a senior, obviously, because I'm graduating. But yeah,
Cool, man. So what have you been up to? Like, what's a average day look like for you right now?
um, really just not much. It's staying home and just either just playing on my computer, just being on my phone, or watching TV for something. There's not really much to do. Uh,
Yeah.
the time I get to go outside is usually when I'm doing laundry because I have to walk to the laundry building. But other than that, it's really just stay inside and do whatever. There's not much to
Oh,
do.
man. Dude, like, was this like quarantine or stay at home thing? Like, was it like fun at first and then after now you're like, what, let's stop this? Or like, where are you at on the level of,
So when it started, I was like, all right, cool. I don't have to go to school anymore. It's online. Like I've always wanted to do an online school. So I was like, okay, this is my chance. And it was super easy. It was all in my time. Um, I found myself being more lazy because of that though. But um,
yes.
the more quarantine went on, it was just like um, I can't really leave. Like if I wanted to go to a friend's house, I can't. It's just I if I wanted to hang out with a friend, I have to call them and we'll
Yeah.
play online or something. But
It's gotta be so annoying. Like, so with all of that, do you think like you've missed out on any big senior moments or activities that you're like, oh, maybe I wouldn't have gone, but I would have liked the option to go?
um, the senior class trip for our school got completely canceled.
Where was it
Both
to?
it was to I don't know. We got banned from Disneyland, so we had to go to I think it was Six Flags. I'm not
Oh,
sure.
okay.
I think we got banned from Six Flags too. Oh, we were going to Universal Studios.
Oh, yes. Oh man, so that got completely canceled.
Yeah.
And what would your graduation look like? Are they doing walkthroughs or anything like that?
So we got a time card for a walkthrough, and it's
Mhm.
everyone has a different time, and I think it's just going to be us like walking through the campus, and only 4 people can come watch.
Oh my gosh.
And they're not even letting us wear our cap and gowns. They say wear. They have a dress code, and then they say bring your cap. That's it.
What? Oh my gosh. That's so crazy, man. It's just weird times right now. So it's like hearing
Yeah.
everybody's story and what they're going through, it's tripping me out because I don't know, doesn't understand it. But let me ask you a few questions and then let's see. So first question I got for you is what was the biggest need that you either had or you saw other people have in high school that you're like, I just wish people knew more about this, or I wish people could talk to more people about this. What was one of those biggest needs that you saw throughout high school?
um, I think really just uh, focusing on school more than anything else.
Mm,
For me, I know I looked for social interaction more than I did focusing on my schoolwork.
mm.
So I fell behind a lot in school, even in junior high. But um, this year, I kind of just like tried more to just do the work, get it over with, and then let myself go do things, and that really helped. That now that it's the end of the year and I'm looking at my grades, I don't have any D's in any of my classes, and that's like
Nice.
I haven't had C's or above for like 4 years, so that's a great accomplishment already. Um, and I feel like that could go for a lot of other people too.
Yeah. So what you're saying is just don't have friends to hang out with, and then you'll be okay.
So you can
Just
have your friends, just don't prioritize them over school.
yes. Oh man. And so one thing that I loved about being like hanging out with you is like, well, that got to hang out. We had a lot of panda and stuff like
Yeah.
that. But and I know that like being with you, I feel like in your walk with Jesus there's been like ups and downs and like asking a lot of these questions and stuff like that. But what what are some of those things that have helped you ask those questions and like have helped you grow? Because like a lot of people I feel like get stuck in, I don't know, not being able to ask questions or not even being able to grow. But like what were those things that made it safe for you to do those things?
um I guess just knowing that just knowing that I could come and ask those questions, like getting to know you and just hanging out at the church and stuff. Uh, we really got to know each other before I started like asking questions about that kind of stuff.
Mm,
Even with Nick, before you showed up, um, it took me a while before I started asking him questions too. Uh,
mm.
but just having that connection, like more personally before going and asking the questions, that helped like kind of relieve nervousness.
Yeah, totally. I mean, I was just liked hanging out with you. To be honest, I was like, even if he doesn't
Yeah.
have a question today, I'm like, well, just getting food and hanging out. So I like that part. And so my last question is like, so you think about your high school journey and stuff like that, and you think about, you know, freshmen and sophomores and juniors who are kind of, you know, some people are on like feeling the same way that you have. Maybe they haven't prioritized school or they're prioritizing friends and stuff. Like, what piece of advice would you give them in school and like just asking questions about God? Like, what's that thing that you want to leave them?
Can you repeat the last part of the question?
Like,
Like,
yeah, just what piece of advice do you have for them, or what do you want them to know that you wish you knew earlier on?
okay, geez, something. Okay, um, honestly, I wish I knew to just focus on the work before, but uh, I don't know. Nothing really. I can't really think of anything.
Oh, I mean, if you can't, if you feel like you've said everything, that's cool, man. There's no pressure to come up with anything. So,
Okay. Yeah, I
all
really
right,
don't. I really can't think of anything.
all right, lasting words, man. All right, well, thanks. I appreciate it.
All right. Yeah.
All right, we'll see you soon, hopefully.
Yeah. Hopefully.